Very well, you said to summon anyone. What are you planning on doing now? Even among the 4 ranked Eterarch is the most vicious. Even if several dual-class knights attacked it at once, they'd have trouble defeating it. What on earth is she planning? What do you think you're doing? Stop this instant. If you irritate Eterarch, I just have to prove it to you, right? That's true, but I didn't say you had to leap into a raging fire to prove dash. I don't think you need to worry about that. Yeah, that's a good boy. What on earth? You're much bigger than Genpu, aren't you? There is no way to tame the vicious Eterarch so easily. That's the mana thread connected to Eterarch. Although the color is pale and not a complete subjugation, it completely erases Eterarch's hostility. Huh, I'm looking at it, but I can't believe it. Is that innate friendliness? Truly amazing. Did he analyze the mana thread in an instant as he approached Eterarch and then create a similar mana thread and connect it to himself? Since he doesn't have a sign, that would be the best method to use as a summoner. It's a much greater talent than mine, which was praised by my teacher long ago. With such talent, I wonder how great his future will be. Dane Sogers, this is more than enough to check your skills. Strong courage, cold judgment, and solid basics. You pass. As she says. Thank you. It ended in 30 minutes. Then I guess you're the top student, why? You said you got first place in the swordsmanship department. No, I'm sure you're the top student. Cheer up. Your father even hosted a party to congratulate us on passing. I'm not hungry. You eat. Ugh, no way, to think the gap would be this big. This is uncontrollable. A natural disaster. Something like that. Layla. She'll want to be alone. Just leave her be. Still, don't worry too much, Layla will overcome it. Oh, have you told your father? The Count must be very proud. Yes, everyone was very happy. Since you entered the autonomous department, that's to be expected. Everyone here is also surprised. Now that the exams are over, you can just prepare for enrollment while resting. Yes. Thank you for your care, Your Grace. By the way, have you thought about what you're going to make at the forge? Oh, I'm thinking of a sword, but I haven't decided yet. Why? My body isn't fully grown yet. Also, I don't know what kind of sword I want. I wish to think more about it since this is a great opportunity. Very well. You do that. Your Grace. Please come see the madam. Alright, that I'll go now. The Duchess's illness seems to be the same. Fortunately, she hasn't gotten worse, but she hasn't gotten better either. It's been the same for a few years now. It's unfortunate. I've never seen family be so sick, so I don't dare say I understand how she feels. I should go comfort Layla. 2 days later. Greetings, freshmen of the Imperial Academy. I am the Academy's headmaster, Arkwald Homet. After seeing the new students who have made it to this position after going through fierce competition, I believe the future of the Empire is very bright. Everyone standing here must be a talent of the Empire. But among the new students this time, there seems to be many who are particularly outstanding. There was even someone who passed the autonomous major, making it so that only 2 people have passed in 100 years. The student in question passed the autonomous major exam by receiving unanimous approval from the 3 deans of the magic, spearmanship, and summoning departments. Oh my god, someone passed the autonomous major test. No way. What kind of talent? Top student, Dane Sogers, step forward. Top student, Dane Sogers, step forward. He's the one who passed the autonomous major exam. What kind of blessing was bestowed upon House Sogers? Do you see Dane over there? He's become quite manly. I can see him well. Oh my, to think he's the top student. You've done a great job raising your children, Arkin. It's nothing compared to you, though. You get absolutely nothing from raising 2 sons. Their sister is entering the academy but they don't even bother to show up, the eldest is out on a mission, the second ran off. You, on the other hand, have it the other way around with 2 daughters. I'm quite jealous. You also have Layla. How nice would it have been if my wife could have come? What? He got along with your summons from a young age? Yes, Professor, as expected, it's an innate friendliness he had from birth. He's a monster, he was able to do better than a summoner when he doesn't even have a sign. Professor, with Dane's level of friendliness, wouldn't he be able to summon even the beasts from beyond the horizon? Beyond the horizon. It was another world, one where summons came from, to which the link was lost over 100 years ago. Perhaps, the summons from that place can choose their summoners. It might be possible. So, you're Dane Sogers. I hope you can fully demonstrate your talents at this academy. Yes, Headmaster. Now, there will be the oath swearing of the successful candidates led by the first year's representative. I finally entered the academy. It took quite a bit of time to reach this point, but I won't waste this new life I've been given. It's only just beginning. Academy Main Auditorium. We will end the introduction to the academy here. We will have a short break until our next scheduled item, so please have some of the snacks prepared at the back and rest comfortably. Listen well, Dane, there will be a lot of people aiming for you now. Whether they have good intentions or be careful, if anyone makes you an offer, make sure to think it through. I also heard there are a lot of strange people, those who weren't educated well at home. Alright, I got it. Don't be like that. Least tau omicron mu epsilon. Clubs are the flower of the academy. Our club, I'm sorry but I'm not interested. Wahahaha. I got 1 freshman. Catch that redhead. That's the talent we're looking for. Ugh, the seniors are asking people to join clubs during our break. I've heard from my eldest sister that there are a lot of fun clubs. Find the Sogers kid who's the top student. No, he has to join our club. Dane, everyone's aiming for you. What should we do? Let's escape first. Where do you want to go? Dane Sogers. Come into the arms of the Physical Beauty Club, whose aim is training beautiful physiques. Freshman, what about our Map Exploration Club? If you come now, we will give you 3 maps. Only the best are gathered in our Astrology Club. The Thermion kid is beside him. We can't miss out on the young lady of a duchy. Och, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm used to being chased by enemy soldiers, but something like this is the first, so, being the top student is this bothersome. So that's Kelthas Redfield? Yes. He retired from his position as the commander of the Imperial Knights and immediately became a professor. Wow, such an amazing person has come. But he must be upset right now. Oh, there's a new student in the autonomous department for the first time in decades, right? Until now, it was an easy job where he could occasionally write papers and achieve decent results. Now his comfortable life is over. I guess he has to prepare classes now. I would also be annoyed. It's almost time for the freshman orientation to end. This is ridiculous. Why did he have to pass now, of all times? Are you Dane Sogers? You're here early. Hello, Professor, it's a pleasure to meet you. Yes. Let's go inside. I worked so hard to get this position. I came here to rest, not to teach students. If it's instructing someone, I had enough of that in the Night Order. Why did you end up applying to the autonomous department? So that I can do whatever I want. Do you plan on choosing a specific field later? Yes. I don't want to miss such a great opportunity. If this continues, I'll have to stay and teach. Is there no other way? Wait. Now that I think about it, I don't think he took the swordsmanship test. The fact that he didn't take the test means he's not confident. Do you know anything about swordsmanship? Swordsmanship? I don't mean to disparage you, but since you've entered the autonomous department and I'm the professor, I think you should know something about swordsmanship. Swordsmanship, all of a sudden. I don't think he likes me being here. It's not that I'm not interested in swordsmanship, that's good to hear, then shall we test it out? Alright. Great. He took the bait. Then let's move to my training ground. I have the authority to evaluate this student. All I have to do is use his poor swordsmanship as an excuse to make him leave. There are a variety of swords, so just choose one you like. Yes, Professor. How can there be a training room in a place like this? Even if there were no autonomous students, this is a bit much. Let's just choose one. Will that be enough? Yes, this seems good. If you use that sword and hit me even once, you pass. Don't think it's too difficult, I won't move more than 2 steps. Understood. Alright, let's start. To think he would agree to my conditions without a second thought, does that mean he's confident? No way. Oh ho. He's quite fast, I guess he really is an autonomous student. What on earth? If I'd moved just a little slower, it would have ended badly. To think he would use such an irregular swordsmanship, does he know how to wield a sword? Ha! Also, he resembles a swordsman on the battlefield, it's not the clean, textbook-like posture of a knight order or noble house. How does this make sense? How do I, a hexa class, need to concentrate this much? Against a 14-year-old brat at that? There wasn't even a need to give him a handicap. But his form, for some reason, it's familiar. How surprising. To think the Draenic Empire has such a courageous person. But I don't see a coat of arms or flag denoting that he's a knight. Who on earth is he? Oh, my mind wandered. Professor, it seems I hit you. You pass. It would have been difficult without the handicap. As expected, the skills of the Imperial Knight Order don't just vanish. Underscore. This boy is a genius. A ridiculously talented genius, even if there was a handicap, he wasn't pushed back against a hexa class like me. I can understand why he wasn't nervous about the swordsmanship test. With your talent, why didn't you apply to the swordsmanship department? I thought that my family would be sad. What does that mean? Dane's father is a genius spearman, his sisters use magic and summoning. Does he mean to say that he applied to the 3 departments to fulfill his family's expectations? Then, is the evaluation over? It wasn't that he wasn't confident in swordsmanship. It was my mistake. Oh, yes, you can leave, I'll call on you soon. Yes. Thank you, Professor. It can't be helped. I wonder if the deans who tested him felt like this, too. My plan to chase him away and continue my comfortable life failed. Who is he? Argrick. Argrick. Yes, I'm certain that was his name. You really passed the test. Yes. I told you, didn't I? How strange. Professor Kelthas isn't someone who would pass anyone. I almost didn't make it. That professor has only ever attended one faculty meeting. Even that was because he was called by the headmaster. He really hates being bothered. So he really does whatever he wants, yes. You don't know how worried I was. It's a relief that nothing happened to you, Dane. My second sister never says, as expected of Dane. She's just relieved by the fact that I'm safe and sound. Yes. It's one of the reasons I like her. Oh my, Dane. I was wondering where you were. So you were here with Claire. Big sister. Our youngest, you passed, right? Look over there. All of the children of House Sogers have gathered. I thought the house was great with just Arabella and Claire, but the youngest is even more excellent than his sisters. Just what kind of house is it? My name is Max Hauer, I'm in charge of all the general operations of the dormitories. The dorms are divided into 3 halls, and students are assigned based on their grades. The best among them is this one, the Dontir Hall, which is named after the first emperor. I see. As you are the top student and passed the autonomous major exam, you will stay here. There are restaurants, training rooms, and libraries, as well as lounges and magic projection rooms. Other than that, there are also secret facilities. What does that mean? I'm sure it won't happen, but there are cases when students are unable to remain in Dontier Hall due to their grades. By the way, Arabella and Claire remained in Dontier Hall until they graduated. Oh. As expected of my sisters. Here, this is your key. There is one more, so if you lose one, you can come register it. And yes, I understand. Then, be careful. There are a lot of strange students here. It's not that they're bad, but sometimes you'll wonder what's wrong with them. You can check the details yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me through the crystal ball. Fu, shall we go take a look around the room? Oh ho, it's quite luxurious. But why is it so quiet? Something strange. I can't feel a single human presence. It's as if they just evaporated into thin air. What on earth is happening? Let's spread out my senses. The scent of lubricating oil brushing the tip of my nose. The very subtle squeaking sound of turning gears. This is a trap. So that's it. Hazing. Why isn't he moving? Does he have good intuition? Arnold. Did he catch on? There's absolutely no way. We coloreds have been hunters for hundreds of years, so we're very good at setting traps. Eldest son of the colored barony. Arnold Colored, third-year student of the shooting department. Then won't it be dangerous? Naturally, I removed all the danger. Instead, he'll just end up embarrassed. This is the first time we have such a hazing, so I'm excited. Once he arrives, he'll be a mess. Will it really be alright? He's from House Sogers. So what? We all went through tremendous hazings. Fufu, look forward to it. He's soon going to end up a complete mess. But since he's the top student and an autonomous student, won't it be a little different this time? Both his sisters are geniuses, and if he's an autonomous student, he'll be an even greater genius. House Nerial Priscilla Nerial, fourth-year student of the theology department. What do you mean by that? You're saying my traps aren't going to work? No one said that, but I guess you're not very confident. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way that'll happen. There's no way he could have sensed my traps. I painted the traps to hide them. I even lubricated them so that he wouldn't hear the mechanical sound. He's moving. Huh, really? Move aside. Are we starting with a light wire trap? It seems like just a light tap can activate it. Then, with a mana bullet. Water, huh? It's a lot tamer than I thought. Ugh, what the hell is this horrible smell? It's really childish. What the hell? He found them all. What the hell, Arnold? You said there was no way he would find them. How can it be like this from the start? It's just a coincidence. A coincidence. What? A coincidence? Yes. I put the easy ones at the start as an appetizer. Just wait for it. He's surely going to fall for it. Yeah. He'll make a mistake. Let's trust Arnold for now. Why does this feel ominous? The next part is also a bit sloppy. Shall I go through it all at once?